Our first guest tonight is an Emmy-nominated actress you know from her work on television shows such as Friends and Cougar Town. She both produces and stars in the new series Shining Vale, which premieres this Sunday on Starz. Let's take a look.
You look nice.
And where's the insult?
No insult. That dress hides your flass.
And that's mean slang for?
Flat ass, obviously.
Oh, obviously. You look nice, too. Is that for your virgin boyfriend, or is today the big Diane Sawyer costume contest?
I don't get that old person reference, but yes, this is for Ryan.
Surprisingly respectful.
Yeah, I'm trying to break him, but his Lord and Savior continues to block me.
Oh, that's my baby girl.
Please welcome to the show, Courteney Cox, everybody. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
So this is obviously, that is your TV daughter, who is about the same age as your real-life daughter, Coco.
Yep.
Does that make it easier to act like the mother of a 17-year-old daughter when you actually have one?
Well, I can really relate. This character, played by Gus Burney, who's incredible, is a little more relentless than Coco.
That's good.
But, and I mean, you could see how
that was pretty relentless.
Yeah, it was pretty relentless. And I don't think this is great parenting, but I can't help but sometimes just like I imitate her. Like when she's a little brat, guess what? So am I. Yeah.
Is that something you do as a real life parent? Do you imitate?
Yeah, no, that's what I do, and I don't mean to, but if she's sassy, then I don't know, I just can't help it. I go back to that age.
I'm finding I'm doing it. My kids are younger, obviously, but when my 5-year-old whines, when I know he's just whining, he's like, I don't want to read that book. I'm like, oh, you don't? And my wife says, what do you think you're accomplishing? What do you think? What was at the end game of that?
I know, I completely understand, though.
I don't think there's a single parenting book where the advice is just mirror them. Yeah. Just whatever energy they give you, just throw it right back at them.
Yeah, I'm not the person that's like, I can see you're upset. That must be horrible.
Oh,
no.
My wife is so good at that. My wife is always like, I hear that you're upset, and I'm like, we are running out of time. The Uber doesn't care what we hear. This show is very funny, but it's also a little bit scary. It's supernatural. You're in a home that might have ghosts.
Yep.
It must have been cool to approach a show that you knew was going to both be laugh out loud funny and also have this horror element. It feels very unique.
Yeah, it is definitely genre bending. It's a dark comedy. It is very real. I mean, I'm dealing with so many issues on the show, which is why I loved, and when I read it, I thought I have to do this. But it's a family drama. I've had an affair with the handyman. My marriage is kind of falling apart. Right? Who hasn't? And we are moving outside of the city. We live in New York, and I want to start the family over and get on a new path. But I'm going through menopause. I'm depressed. I'm a writer that's had a writer's block for the last 17 years after she's written a very racy novel. And she has to start over, but they move into this house that is probably, haunted. I know it's haunted, but no one believes me.
That's the classic trope, that there's one person who knows it's haunted and nobody else buys in.
Exactly.
Are you someone in real life, did you ever buy into the supernatural?
Well, I didn't before. I did live in a house that I heard was haunted, and recently I saw some. There's no question I saw something.
You saw something?
Yep.
Do you think this is because the show that you were working on planted it in your subconscious, or did you fully see something?
I really think I saw something.
Was there anyone else with you at the time that could verify?
Yes, okay. Well, I was with my partner, Johnny. We're in the apartment in London, and I was awake, and all of a sudden, I saw these faces. Some of them didn't look that welcoming. Some of them looked a little like what I would imagine the devil to look like, and I was like, oh.
They might have been British. They might have just been British girls. They might have known. They were knew you were American, and they were like, oh.
Well, I was thinking, oh my God, I was calling out for my mom or dad, and I kept seeing these really scary ones, and I thought, I don't want to go there, wherever they're talking about. But I was actually okay, and the plant moved next to the bed, and I saw these waves of light, and I woke up Johnny. He's like, Johnny, you've got to see this. He's like, I'm asleep. And he goes, and you're asleep right now, Courtney. You don't see anything. I said, no, I just woke you up. How am I asleep? And we had a big debate, but I liked the show. He didn't believe me, and I was frustrated. And then, yeah, that's how it went.
I hope that you should try to, connect with those ghosts and be like, you guys gotta go scare the shit out of Johnny.
Yeah, I did the next night. I came into the room and I said, look, that was really nice, guys. Whatever, I had a nice meeting last night.
This is very smart.
I cannot have it tonight. I mean, I enjoyed it. I was trying to be really nice, and I don't want to be snatched up and then taken.
Right.
So I was like, it was great. Not again.
Yeah.
And I haven't
well,
seen
that proves they were British ghosts, because then they were like, oh, no.
I wanted to be polite. Pardon me.
I had no idea. This is very exciting. One of the people you worked with on this show is one of our favorites here, Sharon Horgan, who's a fantastic Irish writer and comedian. Were you a fan of hers before you started working on this?
Huge fan, yeah. I mean, from Catastrophe, but she created the show with Jeff Astroff, who is from Friends. Yeah. I mean, he's done other things, obviously, but I knew him from back then. And it's a perfect combination. They really balance each other out. Jeff is, he writes the episodes, but Sharon, she's so real. I mean, she
really is.
She keeps it, just her sense of humor, it's real, and Jeff is so funny, and together, I think they really are a great combination.
That's wonderful. What a cool
Jeff
person to
works
work
really hard. I mean, this is his, baby.
It's, you mentioned Friends. I don't even remember this. I think the last time I saw you was about 10 years ago in LA. I was having dinner with Amy Poehler, and you were a table over having dinner with Jennifer Aniston. Do you remember this?
Where was it?
At Sunset Tower.
Oh.
And we were having dinner, and I just remember when I left, I said to Amy, I'm like, people in that restaurant were like, Hollywood is the best. All the people you see on TV have dinner together off camera. The Friends have dinner together. The Update people have dinner together. So that was and you were very nice that evening. We've met a lot. You also have your own line. Well, how would you describe it? Home goods?
Yes, I'm really, really proud of this. I love scents. I'm obsessed with candles, and but during this lockdown, I realized that without, you're so used to smelling Clorox. It was the most important thing you could have, and now I didn't mean to be typecast, but I do like to clean.
Yep.
And I like to be neat.
You can admit it now.
All right. So anyway, I created this line called Home Court, and it's beauty products for the home. So literally, you could spray your counter with something that really works. It's natural. It's good for you, and
this is a
not
surface
good
cleaner.
for you. It's just not bad for you. I don't like in the mouth, but
I want to assure you that my audience didn't think they could eat the cleaning products.
Okay.
It was a very well-heeled group of people.
I'm sorry. But the scents are incredible. And it kind of makes cleaning nice and fun.
I hope this is open, because I haven't cleaned this desk in a long time.
What's
this
it
is,
you have?
This is steeped rose.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the smell of rose if it's too powdery, and this is incredible.
Okay. It's very
my God. Do you not smell it and love it?
I do. I smell it and love it. This is great. I mean, we haven't cleaned this thing since I moved in.
Let's
8
see
years
the
ago.
rag afterwards. But it's nice, right?
The rag, it's like nothing's on it.
It works better than that. You've got a good crew here. Oh, gross. Here, get this.
Okay, sorry. Well, don't say gross.
Yeah. Yep.
You also, I've heard that not only do you like products for the home, but you like to have people over. You like to have big dinner parties, which obviously was a thing that, COVID, one of the many things COVID took away from us was being able to host people at our homes.
Yeah.
Are you doing it again? Are you having your friends back over?
I'm doing it again. I actually met Brandi Carlile on Instagram because I played one of her songs with my friend Gary Lightbody, who Snow Patrol, and she contacted me and said, "Oh, you did a great job." She DM'd me, which I just learned about Instagram a couple of years ago.
That's that's a great way to learn about Instagram DMs is from Brandi Carlile.
Right?
Well done.
I mean, it's like I don't want to say dating website because I don't do that because I've got a partner, but it is. It's like how you meet people. I can imagine it's better than a lot of those other ones, especially after seeing the Tinder swindler. Anyway, what was my point? Oh, yeah.
Brandi Carlile.
So she was supposed to come over on the Sunday, and then that day, on the whatever day it was in March, the world shut down, and she didn't come. But afterwards, she's been there since and played music.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm back
I think that's one of the nice things that people are finally doing is like cleaning up those like sort of unfinished plans and doing the things they were looking forward to that were taken away. Hey, thank you so much for being here. It's just a delight to have you in the studio. You guys, that's Courtney Cox. Shining Vale premieres on Starz this Sunday.